Yo, what up?
We're back.
We're back.
But we're back in a different capacity. It's time.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, I
finally
don't know.
time,
It's not
bro.
a different capacity.
Nah,
shit.
bro. It's like a turned up intensity, bro. It's finally time, bro.
It's not turned up, man.
It's
We all
finally
know who
time,
gonna
bro.
win.
We don't know,
And
who
it won't
gonna
be
win.
Kyrie.
We don't know. No, it will not be Kyrie. It's Smart's ab muscle was torn. It definitely will not be Kyrie. I'm sorry, Kyrie, but it would not be you. But if Kyrie does end up getting to the conference finals, block me. Everyone better block me on Twitter. Block me.
There's no way that's happening.
I don't think it'll happen.
The way that the bracket is set up, there's number one. The way that the bracket is set up, the Celtics and the Rockets are fucked.
Nah, they would be playing Boston. I mean, the Bucks in the second round. Granted,
Yeah.
if Marcus Smart was here, I would pick the Bucks. I mean, not the Bucks, but the Celtics. But the fact that he's not here and you got Giannis running 1,000 miles per hour, you kind of need your best defender on the team to be there. So with him not being there, that pretty much, like, I personally think they'll get past the first round. But after that, then, like, it's smoke season for him. And
Man, smoke seasons.
And like for the Rockets, I mean, again, like, I think that Rockets Warriors would be. I wish this series would have came in the conference finals because I think that whoever beats the Warriors needs like 2 rounds of like invincibility before they get to the Warriors. They need to feel like, yo, we are the shit.
I'm gonna get their ass blown out.
I don't think they're gonna get blown out. I
Get
think
their ass clean blown the fuck out.
I think it'll be a very, very good series. But
The Clippers are look. Number one, shout out to the Clippers.
Shout out to Clippers.
We're covering the Clippers.
We will be there. We
We're
will
covering
be
the Clippers.
Clippers Warriors. We will be there.
Yes, we will be there covering, but I gotta keep it G.
What's up?
They finna get swept.
Oh yeah, they finna get swept.
Like, no, it's not even this. It's not even this. It's not even this.
They know they finna get swept.
It's not even this. If they would have played the Rockets, I was actually gonna pick them because I felt like they would be able to frustrate Harden enough. And when the game slowed down in the playoffs, I don't think he's gonna still get the same amount of foul calls as he was getting in the regular season.
See, he was averaging 9 foul calls last year in the playoffs.
Yeah, but how many what's his average for the season? I think it's like around 10.9.
No, it's at like 11, I think.
It's at 11 now?
Yeah.
Last time I saw it, I think it was at 10.9.
Wait, let me see.
So look that up.
He was taking 11 free throws a night. And in the playoffs last year, he took... Last year it was 7.8, but the year before it was 10.5, then 9, then 10.5,
Okay, well,
then 8.3.
we talking about last year. We're not
11.5.
talking about the year before.
But
the
hold
rules
on.
have changed since 3 years ago.
But also you had Chris Paul there who was there for most of the playoffs to like offset. And you could argue last year Chris Paul was better in the playoffs than Harden was.
The Rockets are gonna lose to the Jazz. And it's gonna be hilarious.
Clint Capella is gonna abuse Rudy Gobert again. Have we forgotten what happened last year?
Actually, you know what? No, it's the Jazz.
Have we?
Never mind.
Have we forgotten what happened last year?
I didn't even pick the Jazz to make the playoffs, but the Rockets are definitely go losing 5 in the second round.
No, I think this series goes 6 or 7, and it's 6 or 7, and I don't know who wins.
The best thing ever to happen for Oklahoma City. Oh, by the way, Oklahoma City is getting to the Western Conference Finals. They're gonna beat the shit out of the Blazers. And then they're gonna beat the shit out of the Spurs because Denver is going home in the first round.
I'm with you too. Denver is going home in the first round.
Pop
That's not a good matchup.
This man Mike Malone literally said, "Pop has 5 rings. I have a wedding ring." G, it's a wrap. G.
He said that?
Yes, he said that's a quote.
It's a quote.
It's a quote. I saw it yesterday on Twitter. It's a quote.
Pop has 5 rings. I have a wedding ring.
Exactly. It's a quote.
Honestly,
no,
bro,
hit that man. No, they finna get swept.
Okay, real quick. Let's go through.
Yeah,
let's
we can
break
pick
down
one
all
actual
the
series, but like
let's go through. Let's break down all the series. I actually want to start off with Denver and Spurs because I honestly think this is the most interesting first round matchup. Because I do not think the Nuggets are gonna win, but I think every game is gonna be really close. But I do not think they're gonna win. For one, I think the 2 best players on the court will be in San Antonio. You know, in a series, I think if you got the 2 best players on the court, you have a great chance of winning.
I don't know about the 2 best players on the court.
Who they gonna beat in?
What you mean?
The 2 best players on the court. Two out of the 3 will be in San Antonio.
Yeah, but you didn't say the 2 best players. You said the 2 best
Fair,
players.
but look, I think that
Jokic is the best player on the floor.
I don't see. Like, look, I think
Jokic is the best player on the floor, and actually Millsap has the opportunity, even though I call him Mid-Sap. Millsap has the opportunity to go out there and essentially outplay DeRozan.
See,
I think he can do that.
See,
I think he can do that. I think Jamal Murray can just get hot for a seat. I'm not disrespectful to DeMar. I'm not disrespectful to DeMar.
Bro.
No. Jamal Murray can get hot. Paul Millsap is a guy that's been historically known that be decent in the playoffs. Paul Millsap ain't mid in the playoffs. He was just playing fucking
Paul
LeBron.
Millsap ain't mid. He just Paul Millsap.
Nah, I mean, I think Paul Millsap is mid.
No, he's just Paul Millsap.
I mean,
you get what you get. You get 18 points and 8 rebounds. And that's what you get.
Yeah, but in a playoff series,
you gonna get 18 points and 8 rebounds.
Yeah, but I think LaMarcus might be giving you somewhere around 27 in this series, which means he's not gonna be playing on defense, which means it's gonna be open season for Paul Millsap to do what he
Paul
want to do.
So you think Paul Millsap gonna give you 25 points?
Not 25, but I think he can give you, if he can give you like 21, 22 in a series. No, all I'm saying is, look, in order for Denver to win this series, number one, Jamal Murray is gonna have to. They're gonna look in order for Denver to get to the finals. Because look, I'm not even going. They were basically number one seed all year long, and people will call them contenders all year long. So from the prospect of a contender, they are a contender. They're number 2 seed. Any number 2 seed is a contender, bro. Stop that.
Wait, real quick. To be fair, the last time Paul Millsap was in playoffs with Atlanta, he did average 24. It was in 6 games. He averaged 24 and 10. I don't know who they played in that series. That was in 2016, 2017. Who did they play?
I don't know. Probably the Bulls or somebody like that.
Nah, it wasn't the Bulls. They lost and they played Washington. That was when John Wall had to I think broke wrist. That's just when like Bradley Beal was hurt and John Wall was hurt. I think John Wall had like a fractured bone in his wrist, but he came back and played.
I mean,
that was that series, but they lost in 6.
Oh, okay. The Wizards lost in 6.
No, the Hawks lost in 6.
Oh, the Hawks lost in 6. I mean, well, look. He's not gonna go out there and give you 24. Though. I'm not saying.
Okay,
that. I said he can give you 21. He can give you like 21 and 7.
He had 13 in the season.
Huh?
He averaged 13 in the season.
Yeah, but like I just said, you need these guys to be hot for a series, not for a whole.
So he gonna jump his average up.
Did you not hear what I just said? The reason LaMarcus still got to go out there and play defense. Who's the main option on the Spurs?
Depends on the night.
Come on, man. It's LaMarcus Aldridge. Stop this. LaMarcus Aldridge is the all-star on the Spurs and the main option on the Spurs.
Night.
Stop that.
Depends on the night.
That's disrespectful as hell to LA. I know for some reason everybody love to hell on. They love to hate on LaMarcus Aldridge, bro. But stop that, bro. I also got an espresso. I don't know why I did this shit.
I mean, you act like DeMar ain't out there going. Like you act like DeMar ain't out there going in.
Like Alex Jones, I'm gonna fucking get you. You're an intellectual. No,
DeMar and basically they average the same amount of points. LaMarcus is at 21.3. DeRozan is at 21.2. Literally, it depends on the night.
LaMarcus is still the main option.
I don't think, and DeMar is taking more shots.
DeMar made a 3 since like December 16th.
Why he gotta shoot a 3?
I bet you LaMarcus made a 3 since December 16th.
Probably not. Actually,
how many threes LaMarcus made this season?
LaMarcus has made. But moving on from so question. Going back to this Denver Spurs, I don't think we picked the winner yet. Who do you think will win the series?
Oh no! You picked your winner. I didn't pick my winner. Sorry, we got on the sidebar conversation about.
I picked Nuggets not Nuggets. I picked Spurs in 6.
I'm picking the Spurs in 5.
5.
Yeah.
Deep. Okay. Cool. Next series I want to go through is Warriors Clippers. Shout out to Clippers for us being able to cover the game. You're gonna get swept, but I don't think that matters for the Clippers. I think that you just want to go in and get playoff experience. I think it's great for the young guys. I think this is a series that can springboard you coming back to next year. You got to play the 2-time reigning champions. You can learn the type of intensity that you need to have going into the playoffs for the young guys. I think it's more of a lesson for them.
Yeah, and also Colin Sexton's not first team rookie. Shea, I would put Shea over Colin Sexton.
You can't do that, bro.
Yes.
No,
Shea is the only rookie point guard in the playoffs, bro.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
I don't care about them stats, bro. I'm talking about how effective you are on your team, bro.
Colin's been very effective on his own team.
No, he hasn't. You could literally complain about the man up until the last 20 games of the season.
Because he got way better.
No, G.
He got way better. The man was shooting 40% from three.
Shea played well, measured, and within his role the whole season.
And Colin's been a better individual player. No, Shea is not first team all rookie. I love Shea. Shea is gonna be dope. Shea is cold, but no, he has not had a better rookie season than Colin Sexton. No,
he's
numbers
giving you
support
10, 2, and 3.3.
And Colin is giving you scroll up.
Only on 8.7 shots and only playing 26 minutes a game.
That's dope. Colin Sexton is giving you. First of all, he's played 82 games. Okay. Number one. He's giving you in 31 minutes.
Shea played 82 games, so shut the fuck up.
Hold on, look. In 31 minutes, he's giving you 16.7, 2.9, 3, 0.5 steals, and damn near no blocks, but only 2.3 turnovers on 43% from the field and 40% shooting. He's shooting better than Luka and Trae Young.
Shea is shooting 47.6% from the field and 36.7% from the three.
Okay.
Stop that.
Okay.
Stop that.
How many points he averaging?
Less turnovers.
10.8.
10.8.
How many turnovers he averaging?
1.7.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, but he not handling the ball as much.
Huh?
He not handling the ball
Come
as much.
on, man. Stop that, man.
I'm
No,
going with
bro.
Colin first team.
Give me Shea over. Give me Shea over Colin Sexton.
First team.
Give me Shea over Colin Sexton.
Give me Colin
You
first
spent the
team.
whole season telling me how that man don't average 2 assists. How many assists he averaging?
3.
Come on, man.
How many assists he averaging?
3.3.
Okay.
How many? Like literally, he averaging 3.0.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. He's averaging more assists.
But Collins has scored 16.7. And after All-Star break, let's do the splits.
Oh my God.
Do the splits.
Do the splits.
After All-Star break, he's averaging 20.8, 2.4, and 3.2 post All-Star break, and shooting 47% from the field and 41% from three.
After the All-Star break, Shea is averaging 12.7 points per game, 3.1 rebounds a game, 4 assists, shooting 43.8% from the three, and 49.3% from the field goal range. No, I'm sorry. Give me Shea.
Give me Colin.
Give me Shea.
Give me Colin.
Give me
Colin
Shea.
get 20 points, G.
Huh?
20 points.
I don't care about them 20 points if we not winning no games.
G,
Shea is on a playoff team.
But look,
he started 70. No, listen. He did not start the entire season.
Who's on the better team?
Huh?
Who's on the better team?
Who's on the better team?
Yes.
That's arguable. If healthy for real.
The Cavs ain't been healthy all year.
I know that.
So what do you mean? It's not an argument. Your best player missed fucking 70 games down there, bro.
But all rookie team is regarding the whole year, bro.
Yes, and Colin's been better the whole year.
No, he hasn't.
Yes,
He's been just out there on the floor more.
No,
with
he's
more
been better.
opportunities to score because everybody was hurt.
That has something to do with being better.
Shea is the starting point guard on a playoff team.
That's dope. He's on a better team.
He's played 73 games
That's dope.
this year.
He's on a better team.
I'm sorry. He started 73 games, played 82.
Okay.
And it's after the All-Star break, he's shooting 49 and 43%
This is dope. After the
from the
All-Star
field.
break, 20 points, 47% from the field, 41% from three, 82% from the line.
Shea is still shooting better than him from all of those spots, and he's only playing 20
shots.
How many minutes a game is Colin Sexton playing?
He's playing 35.
Shea is only playing 26 minutes a game, bro.
That's okay. Being out there more is why I think he's first team all rookie. Yes. He's been a better player all year. I love Shea. He's had a better rookie year.
He hasn't had a better rookie year.
He's just like, no, but look, also,
he's just been if you put Shea on that same team and he has the same opportunity to just go out there and jack up shots and do whatever he wants to, he's going to do the same thing.
That's fair, but he hasn't had the opportunity.
But he's playing on the team.
So I'm going with Colin.
No, I'm not.
And also, when Kevin Love came back and we saw their roster come back and when you saw them actually have some type of structure to their team, because early in the season they didn't. They just had guys there that they was like, yo, we gonna collect assets for. The Clippers had a clear structure from day one. The Cavs just have guys like, yo, we need these guys on this team so we can collect assets. We can trade them all away. When you got past the trade deadline, got past the All-Star break, and you saw them have like an actual team, Colin played much better. When Love came back, when Tristan came back, when Brandon Knight was sitting next to him, yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He ain't better than Bagley. He ain't better than Aiden. He ain't better than Doncic. He ain't better than Young.
Those four.
He ain't better than Robinson.
No.
Exactly.
He's better than Mitchell Robinson.
No, he's not.
He's better than Mitchell Robinson. Bagley ain't better than Mitchell Robinson.
I saw the stat because somebody was saying
Jared Allen more games than Jared Allen
in 700 less minutes.
Yeah, he's better. Okay, wait, whoa, real quick. Mitchell Robinson may have been better than Bagley. Bagley don't deserve to be first team all rookie. He ain't even been out there that much.
I'm just saying, it's more guys ahead of Colin Sexton. You overrating him because you've been sitting there watching them trash-ass Cavs games.
No, I'm not. The only people I will accept you saying is Aiden, Robinson, not even Bagley, Aiden, Robinson, Young, Doncic.
Wow.
He ain't even been out there every night. He played like 60 games. I can't go. Being out there every night has something to do with you being first team or something. He ain't been out there every night. He been hurt a lot.
No, I'm sorry. No.
He been hurt a lot. I'm sorry.
But we saw what his team was when he was playing versus when he was hurt.
If Colin would have got hurt, you would see the same thing. They wouldn't win at all.
Bruh, they weren't winning at all anyways.
They would have won even less.
Well, how does that make sense to you?
It does make sense.
One team almost makes the playoffs and misses it because he got injured.
No, it wasn't just because he got injured. They also traded away Shump, who actually low-key, you could say, was playing better than Harrison Barnes in the Kings uniform. I think it's safe to say that.
Harrison Barnes, obviously he got traded.
Okay, then, so it's more shit than just that.
They fired the coach
they
fired the coach after the season
so it's more shit than just that. Don't act like it was just Bagley that just happened.
When Bagley got hurt, you said on the show that they weren't going to make the playoffs because Bagley got hurt.
Okay, that's fair. But also, hold on, hold on, wait. But if they would have kept Shump, I still think they would have had a better chance. I think Shump fit in better with that group of guys, and also I think just the chemistry as far as the locker room goes, I think those guys love Shump. I think those guys really, really loved who Shump was, which hurts. I was even watching something earlier. It was on shout out Andy Hoops. He had a documentary. Like when the Pacers traded away Danny Granger, like yeah, he wasn't that good of a player anymore, but he was a great locker room presence. And they went like 16-12 after they traded Danny Granger away, but he was only averaging 7 points. Sometimes those locker room guys and guys that can just galvanize the team and bring them together mean more than what their numbers say. I think that Shump was more important to the team than what Barnes was.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief.
What?
I fuck with Shump. Shout out to Shump, Chicago King. Do your thing. But no.
I mean, no. Harrison Barnes is a better basketball player, but I think for the Kings, Shump had been better.
Stop. You and these goddamn irrational ass.
That's what I know.
My point of all that is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a great young player.
I agree.
Great young talent.
He's a great young talent.
It's going to be a pleasure to actually cover this series. But as I said in the intro, the Clippers are going to get swept. It's unfortunate that they're going to get swept.
It's not unfortunate. I think that them even making the playoffs
is
great.
because in any other matchup that they could have potentially had in the Western Conference, I might have picked them in the first round.
I think that just for them,
because they just execute very, very well, and they play good defense and they play within themselves.
And honestly, I think that the Clippers may have a chance to sneak out one game.
I hope that the Clippers win the game that I cover.
I think they can sneak out one game. Like we got to remember, like Patrick Bev hasn't played in like 4 games. I think that he can at least frustrate. Honestly, he could probably frustrate KD the most. KD seems to always have an issue with smaller guards. Reason being is I think because he's so big and long, it makes it hard for him to put the ball on the floor against smaller guards. Like even when you saw Chris Paul guarding him a couple years ago, he was like frustrating him on a little bit. So I think that Patty Bev can do actually the best job of frustrating KD the most, more so than anybody else. Like maybe not Steph. Obviously Steph seems to always give him buckets. But I think that he can do a great job of frustrating KD. I think they can maybe take a game, but for the Clippers, like I think you just happy to be here and you happy to get some the young guys some experience. Like, can you imagine what it's gonna do for Zubac, Shea, Landry Shamet?
Yeah, but even Pat Bev, his I'm just looking at his defensive rating. It's at 109 right now. For the season, for the post All-Star break.
Is that good or bad?
That's good. The less points. Literally, he's not giving up that many points. And before that, he was giving up 112 points. That was his defensive rating.
He's been much better. Like he's pretty much. I think he's first team all defense. Yeah. I think for guards, probably him and Marcus Smart.
Yeah, man. It really sucks Lonzo got hurt because I would have been picking Lonzo. That fucking sucks Lonzo got hurt, bro. It really does suck that Lonzo got hurt.
Lonzo's
for the Lakers and for just like the potential that he could have had.
Lonzo's probably still second team. I don't know if you can name a. Well,
he would have had a solid 25 games left after the All-Star break, and actually got hurt a month before the All-Star break. He would have had a solid 36 games left in that season to make his mark. Even with LeBron hurt and LeBron getting back in his groove and coming back, even if Brandon Ingram still had that blood clot, I still think that they would have been fine. And they would have made the playoffs. They would have made the playoffs, and I would have been fine with them going into the playoffs because I was saying all year long that I didn't like Brandon Ingram in that role on that team. So it would have just opened up this floor a little bit. And you see what KCP do whenever. For the last 15 games of the season, for some reason he ain't been shooting good all year. Every year to the last 15 games of the season, then he turned into fucking Ray Allen.
I think he was just getting more shots and more opportunities. I think that KCP is a high usage player.
Yeah,
like he's not a guy who like you can give 8 shots a game and think to expect that you're going to get 50% shooting from KCP. KCP probably needs like 13, 14 shots.
Yeah.
Personally, I think.
Yeah. Hopefully I read the defensive rating right. Damn, Harden defensive rating post All-Star break is at 105.
I told you he should get he should get some all defensive second team votes. He shouldn't make the team, but he should get some all defensive second team votes. I told you that. Have I not been saying that for like a month?
Yeah.
And he's leading the league in steals and in pass deflection. I think he's up there in top 5. Harden he should not make the team. He won't make the team because he's James Harden and name matters. But he should definitely get some all defensive second team votes. He should. He's been a decent defender this year, and he's been one of the best post defenders in the league. But again, with this Clippers Warriors series, I'm with you. I think that the Clippers get swept. Maybe it goes 5 games, but I think it's a great learning experience for the Clippers. And I think that this is something that can springboard you to next season, or can even springboard you to the offseason. Like maybe some top free agent watches this series and it's like, yo, if I was here, I could help with that.
Yeah, Kawhi.
Or even like Jimmy. Jimmy looks at it like, yo, if like I was here, I could help with that.
Yeah, but Jimmy on this team just has this team exactly where it's at.
No, it's a little bit better.
It's not really.
It is.
What are they? The 6th seed?
They probably win. They
only gonna get to the second round with Jimmy.
I disagree with you. I think they can win like 54 games. Because even still, you got to like think about the other guys' improvement. Like Shea is gonna get better. Like I think eventually Shea will be the best player on this team in like 3-4 years.
I mean, I'm not upset with it, but I mean,
if you have a chance to get Jimmy, why not?
It just doesn't do anything. I need Jimmy and somebody else.
I mean, but you don't. First of all, I'm not even the component of paying people mad money. Like the Clippers are still.
Now, if Jimmy and KD want to come here, yeah.
No, I mean I'll just take Jimmy. Like, why not? I mean, if Jimmy and KD want to come, great. But if like
Jimmy and KD came to the Clippers, that would be crazy.
I mean, they probably win a ring.
Even if Jimmy and Kawhi come to the Clippers, that's gonna be.
That's
crazy.
not fair.
Bro, you gonna have fair. You keep Pat Bev.
You're not gonna score.
You keep Pat Bev.
You're not gonna score.
You got Pat. Your bench is Pat Bev, Lou Will, and Montrezl Harrell.
You're not gonna score.
Man,
you're really not gonna score.
Man, that's deep. Man, that's a tough team.
You got Shea,
you got Shea, Jimmy, Kawhi, Danilo, and Zoo, Baby Pal, Zupac. Shout out to my man Zupac. What up, Zupac?
Baby Mark.
What up, Zupac?
Baby Mark.
Yo, shout out to Zupac, man. He said he liked the name Zupac. Shout out to Daniel Bells for creating that. Zupac back. The street saying Zupac back. I think Zubac is gonna. I think that for Zubac and Shea, this is a great series. I think that this series puts them in a position where they can really gain a lot of experience, like you said, but a lot more than they probably would have gained if they were like bench guys, if that makes sense, or if they were on any other team. That makes sense. Like if they were rookies on another team going into the playoffs, they wouldn't be able to gain the same level of experience as they would be able to on the Clippers.
Starting.
So it accelerates. Yeah, but not only are they starting, but they're playing pivotal minutes in the game.
Yeah, like Shea is starting. Shea is do.
Yeah, but Zubac is kind of like he's a starter, but he doesn't really finish the game. Shea is a starter that usually is finishing games, if that makes sense. So him having an opportunity to finish games in the playoffs against a Steph Curry or Klay Thompson, that's invaluable experience. And if I'm Jerry West, Jimmy Butler, come over here. We finna get Kawhi. Let's make this happen. We gonna dominate the Lakers, and we gonna build that stadium in Inglewood, and we gonna be the new show in town. Way better than LeBron. And why would you go play with LeBron?
Yeah, LeBron isn't even gonna be there in 2024 when they get that stadium done.
I mean, yeah. So but I think that the Clippers get swept. So what's the next series?
Moving on, I want to talk about Blazers Thunder.
All right.
What do you think?
I think that the Thunder win in. Thunder win in 6.
I'm with you. I think Thunder win in 6.
I don't want to see Dame lose in the first round, and I said it on multiple times.
But this time,
that if they lose in the first round, that's on Dame.
No. But this time, I don't think that it'll be because Dame didn't play good.
I think if they lose in the first round this year, it's still on Dame.
No, I don't think it'll be because Dame didn't play good. I think that for one, you lose Nurkic and like more offensively, because Canner can like offset Nurkic offensively, but defensively is the issue. Like, you're going to have Russ and you're going to have PG coming downhill at you, and Canner isn't really going to be able to like offer any real resistance in the paint. And your front line is already small. I think Zach Collins could play a pivotal role in this series. For one, like he could pull Adams away from the rim a little bit.
Yeah, but the problem is CJ hasn't played in what?
No, CJ came back for the last 2-3 games.
Yeah, he did play 2. Yeah, but
2-3 games.
Yeah, 5 of 13, 3 of 13. I mean, 29, 25 minutes, 11 points, 9 points. I need CJ to be in rhythm. They gonna get gobbled up for real. They gonna for real. I'm gonna put PG on CJ, and that man not scoring.
Yeah.
Even if PG come out and give you 20 a game.
I mean, you ain't gotta put him. You can put Terrence Ferguson on like CJ. Like CJ regardless is gonna have a hard matchup. Cause it's like not gonna be Dame guarding you. It's going to be Terrence or PG guarding you. Either way, he gonna have a very hard matchup. And then when you get to the paint, you got Jeremy Grant and you got Adams down there. Yeah,
but also even when you think about that, I mean the Blazers and the Thunders the Blazers and and the Thunder have had some very solid matchups this
Yeah,
year. And I mean,
Thunder
they've been going to war.
The Thunder swept them in the season series, but it wasn't like one of those sweeps where it was like not competitive any other time.
No, they was going
competitive.
to war.
Yeah,
They was going to war.
Yeah, it was a very competitive every time. But I'm with you.
Wasn't one of them was an overtime game?
Yeah. But I'm with you. I think the Thunder beat the Blazers. And to me, I think Dame has a good series. I think Dame may average 30 for the series.
It don't matter if he have a good. It don't matter. It really don't matter.
No, but you said it's on Dame. I don't think it's on Dame. If Dame come out here and give you 30, how's it on Dame?
Because you still got to go out there and get it done.
How, G?
No, because CJ gave you 25 last year, so I think CJ's still gonna give you 20. But it just depends. But it's about how effective that 20 is. And also, I mean, Russ is the key player in the series. How well is Russ? Which Russ do we get? Do we get good Russ or do we get bad Russ?
I mean, you haven't seen bad Russ all year, really.
Yeah, but he ain't been necessarily shooting the lights out of the ball.
I mean, like, have you?
I think if Dame can make him work enough on defense, it's gonna be a tough series.
But have you ever seen really? Since I want to say like the Rockets series, which is the first time he was, in the playoffs by himself. Have you ever really seen bad Russ? I don't think in the playoffs last year you got bad Russ. I think you got bad PG, which made Russ look a certain way, but I don't think you got bad Russ. I think Russ was solid. I think Russ was the best.
You know what? Even I hate these splits and shit, but I will say for at least looking at players going to the playoffs, like it's a valuable thing. Russ is even shooting 10% better from the 3-point line and then 3% better from the field. He's shooting 44.7% from the field and 34.1% from the 3-point line since the All-Star break, which is much better. But it just depends, man. I still think we gotta worry about good Russ, bad Russ, because although Russ has dropped his turnovers by 0.3 from where they were last year, he's still averaging 4.5 turnovers a game. It's a lot of turnovers. It's a lot of turnovers. And if Portland can get their momentum going and those guys can start knocking down threes, I think the Chief is gonna be very, very solid for them. Like, it just really depends, man.
But I think that Jeremy Grant, the Chief, it's a wash. Mo Harkless, the Chief, it's a wash. I think that most positions on the court, it's a wash or OKC has the advantage, especially with Nurk not being there. Because, my thing isn't offense. I know Portland can score. My thing is the defense. Nurk also helps you defensively because you're not just thinking you're going to at least go in there and bang on Nurk. And if you are going to bang on Nurk going to at least get banged on because he's attempting to block your shot.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they still gonna lose. So I mean, it just depends on how they lose. But I'm still gonna blame that on Dame because that's just what comes with being a guy that is a borderline superstar. You can't tell me he's arguably the second best point guard or the best point guard in the NBA and can't get it done.
Yes, I can.
Steph Curry would go out there and get it done.
No,
without
Steph Curry would lose. Steph Curry in this series would lose in 6. G. He would lose in 6. Who is gonna play his defense? He would lose in 6. Sorry, no, nobody's gonna play his defense. He would lose in 6 as well. Stop that. You get that man entirely too much credit consistently. No, he would lose in 6 as well. There is no Klay Thompson. There is no
the disrespect.
It's not disrespectful.
The disrespect gotta stop.
It's not disrespectful. He would lose this series in 6. He might go out there and get you 30, and he would still lose. He would have way too much on him, and he would lose. So again, I think that after this series, if they lose, I think that you might look to move CJ. Reason being is because I love the way that Dame played when CJ wasn't there. Dame played like an MVP candidate when CJ wasn't around. So I think you maybe would look to move CJ and get you like a Josh Okogie type shooting guard and a wing who can probably go out there and get you 20 points, which is one thing that they're missing right now. But I'm with you. I think the Thunder win this series in 6. And yeah. So moving on, I want to talk about Rockets Jazz. I know we kind of touched on it a little bit earlier. Who did you say? You said the Rockets win this series?
Huh?
Rockets Jazz?
Yeah, Rockets Jazz, yeah. The Jazz are going home, man.
I think the Rockets get this done in 5. Honestly, the one thing that we don't remember from early in the season is remember when the Jazz destroyed the Rockets and that kind of springboarded them. They went on that little Harden went on that streak right after that. So I don't think that they've forgotten that.
I think it's a sweep, actually.
I'm going to give them a game.
It's a sweep.
I'm going to give the Jazz a game.
It's a nice, smooth sweep.
I'm going to give the Jazz a game.
It's a nice, smooth sweep. And like I told you, I'm going to give y'all Donovan Mitchell stats. Donovan Mitchell for this series is going to average 23.6 points per game. He's going to give you 3.5 assists per game and 5.1 rebounds per game. On 42% shooting from the field goal range and 31.7% shooting from the 3-point range.
I'm going.
It's terrible.
They're
gonna get their ass worked.
I'm going 27.7 for Donovan on 41% shooting from the field and 27% shooting from 3.
I'm not upset with that.
He gonna be chucking that bitch.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
that's his job.
He's also gonna take 23.5 shots a game.
But that's his job.
Not when you shoot. I said he's gonna shoot 42%.
But again, that's his job. Like if he's not shooting the ball, who's shooting it? Gobert shooting it?
No, but
okay then. So that's his job. Donovan can't worry about his efficiency. He's had to get up shots. It's like AI. Like AI can't worry about his efficiency, bro. Just get up shots.
Yeah, but if Luka was on his team, I wouldn't just be looking at Luka to get shots.
Yeah, I would be looking at Luka to know. Luka, you need to know, motherfucker. Yeah. Luka, you need to get up shots. Luka, you need to put up at least 25 shots a night. The fuck is wrong with you? You need to shoot at least 10 step backs a game.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Keep shooting your 17 shots a game.
No, Luka.
That's how you effective right now.
No, fuck that. Shoot your 23 shots a game. Right now, Luka, shoot your 22 shots a game. Shoot you 10 step backs.
No.
How? Who are you even passing to? How? No, I'm looking for him to get shots up. The 2 guard in this situation needs to get shots up. But again, I'm with you. I think it's a 5-game series. I think the Rockets have a little bit too much offensive firepower. And I think the Jazz are still one person away. I think every position is fortified except for the point guard position. I remember I was listening to Paul Pierce, which is like the one thing Paul Pierce said, which I think Paul Pierce might play Mad 2K. Because on 2K, after you simulate the first year, sometimes Kemba or D'Lo signs with Utah. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen in real life, but I think if Kemba was a guy... No, but look, I think that Utah is a team that needs a guard. Like, they need another guard to offset Donovan Mitchell. Why would you sign with Utah? Yes.
How?
No, they have mad cap room. They have room for a max.
Why?
I mean...
Who going to play defense? No.
Gobert and Crowder. Shade him to one side, help on the way. And actually, Kemba is low-key a decent defender. You know Kemba's third in the NBA and taking charges?
I don't care about that.
Kemba's a decent defender.
It's gonna be Dame and CJ, Salt Lake City. You think Kemba coming from the Bible Belt? You think he want to go to Racism City after that? Hell no. He coming from the Bible Belt. He not trying to go to Racism City after that.
I understand that.
And Russ told a fan, "I will fuck you up."
I understand that. I'm
Literally,
just saying.
Russ told a fan,
"I will fuck you up,
fuck you and your wife up."
I understand that. I don't think it's gonna happen.
You know how
mad you gotta be to tell somebody I'm gonna fuck you and your wife up.
No, you know how mad you gotta be to make Russ that mad on the sidelines,
with ice on his knees. With ice on his knees, I'm gonna fuck you and your wife up.
Joints on his
I'm gonna fuck you and your wife up.
Like no, if I'm him, hell no. I'm not,
I mean, no, I don't think it's gonna happen.
I would rather go to LA and be. Yes, I would rather.
No, listen.
Kimba signed another Lakers.
Listen. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm just saying that I think that like Utah needs another point guard to pair with Donovan Mitchell because I don't think Rubio's the answer. I think they want a prolific backcourt, and I don't think it's gonna happen with those two. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm going with Rockets in 5 over the Jazz, and I don't think that most of the games are that close, honestly. So that's the Western Conference. I think we both agreed with Warriors Clippers sweep. I said Denver and Spurs was a 6-game series. You said a 5-game series, both for the Spurs. We said Portland and the Thunder would both go 6. I think we both agreed on that. And you said Rockets Jazz is a sweep. I said Rockets Jazz is a 5-game series. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, literally, I said that the Jazz weren't gonna make the playoffs, so you're not gonna hear any complaints from me saying that they're gonna lose any. If you would have said 7, then I would have said leave. But 5 is reasonable. 5 is very reasonable.
Okay,
it's a gentleman's sweep.
Moving on to the East, Bucks Pistons.
Pistons getting their ass beat.
Swept. I don't think Blake is healthy, which is why I think they're gonna get swept. I don't think Blake is healthy at all.
They were going to get swept regardless.
Nah.
They wouldn't have got swept if they would have played Toronto.
I disagree with that because I think that in this series, a healthy Blake could be the best player on the court for some of the games. Not every game, but for some of the games. Not every game. But for 2 out of the 7 games, he could be the best player on the court. Because I still want to see Giannis in the playoffs. Like, you don't get as many transition opportunities. You're going to have to score a little bit more. Reggie Jackson has been playing a little bit better. We do have Drummond down there, so even when you get to the paint, ain't like you can just dunk every single play. We got guys that can provide some type of resistance for you. We do also have Thonmaker, who might have something to prove. You got traded away from the Bucks. But all that being said, I think it's a sweep. Reason being is I just don't think Blake's healthy. Like, Blake has missed some critical games down the stretch with his knee, and I think he really might be hurt.
Yeah, he tweaked his left knee at the end of the season, according to the Detroit Free Press, and took himself out of the lineup after warm-ups in the game that they beat the Blazers. That sucks. You tweak it during warm-ups.
Did he tweak it during warm-ups, or did he tweak it before?
It said... No. It said he took himself out of the lineup after warmups.
I mean, maybe he warmed up and didn't feel right. And was like, you know what, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in pain, and according to this article, the owner Tom Gore said it's not bittersweet. It's a little bit off the course, but there's more appreciation because Blake has carried us this whole year. I know he's in pain sitting on the bench, not being able to participate. You can't have a competitor better than Blake Griffin. He's really helped establish ourselves this year, so I'm very proud of him both as a team member and a member of the Pistons. So, I mean, we'll see. Thonmaker's been playing in his replacement in the last game of the season. I looked at it was like at the halftime mark. They was up by like 20 on the Knicks, and Thonmaker had no points. I'm like, come on, G. Come on, Thon. Like, come on.
Mitchell Robinson had
like,
that man in the box.
This man
Robinson put that man, had that man quarantined.
This man, Luke Kennard had like 6 threes in the first half.
Luke Kennard has been hooping recently. Luke Kennard has been fucking hooping. He's been hooping. Yeah. But again, I'm with you. I think this series is a sweep.
It's a nice, solid sweep. Damn.
What? Series I do think would be interesting would be the Raptors and the Magic. The Magic have been, I think, first in the league in defensive rating since the All-Star break. Mm-hmm. They've been playing much better. I know people think the Raptors going to walk all over the Magic. I don't think that's the case. I think this is a close 5-game series. I think this will be an interesting series. And Vucevic got something to prove. If Vucevic come out here and give you like 20, 24, 25, somebody throw him a bag this offseason. So Vucevic got something to prove. Like, I think that this will be a decent series. And I think they got Jonathan Isaac. They got guys that can throw at Kawhi and at least make it difficult for Kawhi. They have some size they can throw at him, multiple defenders. The Siakam Gordon matchup, I think Aaron Gordon can very well win that matchup. So yeah, I think that this will be a good series. I even think Augustine could outplay Lowry a couple games. Like, Augustine ain't no hoe. Augustine knows to be going. Like obviously the Magic still need a point guard, but Augustine ain't no scrub. DJ Augustine is not a scrub at all. Even they got Carter Williams coming off the bench like, yo, that's 6'6". That's size 6'6". I don't know what his wingspan is, but that's length to throw at Lowry. Like, I think he can have a difficult series.
Well, they split the season series. The Raptors won the first matchup. The Magic won the matchup 3 days after Christmas. Then the Magic won again in February. And then...
but see, did Kawhi play in most of these, though?
Let me see. Kawhi played in the loss in Orlando, and they lost by 20. They lost 116 to 87 in that matchup, which is crazy. Kawhi played in that matchup. In the matchup that in Toronto, when they won by basically 25. Did Kawhi play in this game? No, he didn't play in that game. In the last matchup that they played, where the Raptors won by 12, Kawhi played in that game, but he only had 15. So, I think this is a much more even series.
I think it
is because Gasol and Ibaka not going to be able to hold Vucevic. And also Jonathan Isaac is cleared with his concussion to play in the playoffs. Yeah. He's been playing decent this year.
He's a very, very good defender. He's what, 6'10" he's pretty much like if KD played defense, like on ball defense on the wing. He's that long. So like Kawhi just can't do what he want to do with that man and shoot over him.
Well, he's playing power forward, so it's really Serge. I don't think he's gonna be guarding.
He's gonna be guarding Kawhi.
You think so?
Aaron Gordon's gonna be matched up on.
I forgot.
Serge.
Yeah, and the ironic part is that they did what I told them that they should do with Aaron Gordon. With Aaron Gordon and put him at the 3 this year, and he's been terrible. But I thought he was gonna be better than that.
They honestly need to trade Aaron Gordon. They need to trade Aaron Gordon, sign Vucevic back, and put Bamba at the 4, and have your lineup be Vucevic, Bamba, Jonathan Isaac, probably maybe trade for a 2 guard. Because I don't know if Evan Fournier is a guy you want at the 2. I mean, he's nice, but I don't know if he's a guy you want.
I thought that the Lakers should have traded for him this
future.
year. He's a decent guy. He's gonna give you 15, 14 a game consistently if you get him open shots.
So I think that they should probably look to move Aaron Gordon.
Jonathan Isaac's defensive rating is 107. Fire.
Yeah. So I think that they should really look to move Aaron Gordon and just like, cause like Bamba, even though he's like 7 feet, he's not really a center. Like he likes to stretch out. He doesn't really play in the paint. And I think that he's better. He's gonna be better on help side defense than he is on ball defense, like guarding the post. Cause he's slender. I don't know how much weight he's gonna be able to put on.
I think he's gonna be a Mutombo like player though.
Yeah, but same time, like he can still take the 5 on defense, and Vooch take the 4. I don't think you give up on Vucci Mane, bro. Vucci Mane is only 28 years old.
But I don't think he's gonna want to stay.
Nah, why not? Why? I think they can offer him the most money. I think Vucci Mane want to get paid, bro. I think they can offer him the most money. He's been there for years. Why not? I don't want to just let that man go. Especially when I don't really have nothing. Like we just made the playoffs, bro. If we let you go, we might have made the playoffs for 10 more years. We don't know how this is going to go, bro. We have no idea.
I mean, they're probably going to offer him that contract, but
like,
I'm not staying there. I don't know. Why do I want to spend the rest of my life in Orlando?
But real quick, even for look at Orlando's history with stars. They always lose their star.
So what? They going to lose another one.
They lost Shaq. I mean, they traded away Penny, but Penny really lost himself with the injuries. But they they had to trade away Penny. They traded away T-Mac, basically lost T-Mac. They lost Dwight. Like, they always lose. You can't keep losing stars. You have to keep Vucevic. Vucevic is the guy, like, look, you bring this team back next year.
But that's also why you draft Bamba. And that's why you draft Isaac, because you think that those guys are
not
future
yet, though.
stars.
Yeah, but like, not yet, though.
Look,
you had
Jonathan
to work
Isaac is 20 years old.
But I feel you, but you had to work back towards getting to the playoffs. So that might take another 4 years to get back where you are right now. I don't want to do that again.
I mean, yeah.
I want to consistently make the playoffs and work towards being a contender. Not fall out the playoffs and work towards being a playoff team again.
Yeah, but we talking about actuality versus what we want to happen.
Why would we not keep... Look, I would keep Vucevic.
Why would he stay, though?
Because they can offer you the most money, and we a playoff team.
I'm cool on that, B. I'm cool on that.
We can offer you the most money, and we a playoff team.
I can go to better markets and get decent money and make that money up in endorsements or something.
I mean, that's fair.
I didn't even know Vucevic could speak English that well. And I watched a post game interview, and I was like, damn, he can speak English very well. I'm surprised he ain't doing commercials and shit. He probably are, but they're in Orlando. Who cares? Like, get the hell no. Leave me alone. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying,
I'm
bro.
Gone, B.
I'm just saying.
I'm gone.
If I'm the Magic,
here.
I want to make it a priority to keep
bro.
Vucevic, especially if he can come out and perform in this series, because I think that Orlando really has something decent down here in the future. So again, I think that
even if New York called me, I'm out of here, bro.
So again, I think that this Raptors Magic series will be closer than what people assume.
The Nets or the Magic too.
Yeah.
Put me at the 4. I don't want to work that hard.
No. I think that this series will be more exciting than what people actually think it will be. Moving on.
No, I ain't get my prediction.
Go ahead.
I'm taking the Raptors in 6.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because then the Magic gonna get 2 games.
Why?
Because they play way too close. And I think that I don't think Kawhi's clutch, and I've been saying it all year long. Man, wedgie the ball.
That man wedgie against the Hornets. Wedgie the ball, bro. I've never seen that. Said Kawhi for the win. Oh, it's wedgie. Never seen that in my life.
Kawhi ain't clutch. That's number 1. And I just think that they are in a position to just surprise some people. I think that the Raptors are the most vulnerable team in the Eastern Conference.
I agree.
Because
I also think if they like lose 2 games, or like if they go down like 3-1 or like 3-2, some doubt will creep in. I think Kawhi may be looking towards the off season, and I think some of the other guys like this.
You better not be looking toward the off season. You better be looking to get to the finals.
I understand this, but look, this is a very like scary time for the Raptors, because this shit could be over.
No, it's gonna be over.
Like, this shit could be over with.
No, it's about to be over. They're gonna return to the old Raptors.
Like, if Kawhi
and Jurassic
leaves,
Park is gonna be extinct.
Like if Kawhi, like if Kawhi, we got that.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about. We got that
about that little stadium.
I know what you're talking. We got that shit. Jurassic Park gonna be extinct. That's what we naming this shit. But no, like if Kawhi leaves, you have to break this up. You have a 33-year-old Lowry.
Yeah.
You have to trade everybody and break this up. You have to. So this is a very scary. Like this could be the end of like this Raptors era as we know it.
Yeah.
This postseason. But moving on, Philly and Brooklyn. We just got the word that we don't know if Embiid will be playing in game one. His knee. He's had tendonitis. So we don't know if Embiid will be playing in game one. But I mean, but looking towards the playoffs, like you got knee issues. You went to the playoffs with knee issues. Allegedly, this knee has been giving him trouble since the All-Star break. Remember, he missed all that time with tendonitis. Yeah. So allegedly, he's been getting in trouble since the All-Star break. I do still think Philly will win this. I think this should be a sweep regardless. Mm-hmm. But more so for Phillies looking towards the future. Like, man, Embiid, you can't have Embiid out here ailing. Luckily, you still have Ben Simmons. So if anything does, and personally, I actually think Ben Simmons is better than Embiid. Yeah. I think he's better. I just think that with Embiid,
he's been getting treatment since April 6th.
Exactly. I just think that with Embiid's presence being what it is, and him being a better scorer, Embiid can't really like spread his wings. No, not Embiid. Simmons can't really spread his wings and show how dominant he can really be. Yeah. But I do think that Ben Simmons is a better player. So luckily, if anything does happen to Embiid, you do have Simmons, but that does throw like a monkey wrench in what you were doing. As far as your window.
Yeah, I think that this article by Philly.com basically Embiid said that everybody knows I want to be on the floor and play through injuries and pain, but if I can't go, it means it's pretty painful. So he must be dealing with a pretty painful in terms of the tendonitis in his knee, which sucks. But I don't care. I told you Ben Simmons is gonna be better than LeBron. So Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler, and Tobias Harris go out there and get that shit done easily. This I don't think it should be. I didn't think this series from the start was gonna be a sweep.
Why didn't you think
it'll be 5? It'll be 5.
Be a sweep.
It'll be 5.
Should be a sweep.
It'll be 5. I'm taking the 76ers to win in 5. I don't think that it'll be a sweep. I'm gonna give the All-Star D'Angelo Russell one game.
Oh no, D'Lo don't give a fuck. Like everything I've seen about D'Lo don't give a fuck. D'Lo is made for these moments. Everything I've seen about D'Lo in life says D'Lo is made for these moments and D'Lo don't give a fuck. But I don't think that his not giving a fuck is going to be enough.
I mean, I'm sorry. I think that Brooklyn is going to get a game, especially without Embiid out there. Like I think Embiid is the scale tipper at any point. That's also why I said Ben Simmons gonna have a better career than LeBron because Embiid was there, so he's gonna be able to win faster and younger. Yes, it is because he's gonna be able.
What about MVPs?
He's gonna be instantly put in those situations.
What about MVPs?
I still think Ben Simmons gonna win 1 or 2 MVPs.
But Bron has 4. Bron has 4.
Yeah, but Ben Simmons not gonna be 3 and 6 in the finals.
You don't know that. He might not, but also Ben Simmons might not get to 9 finals.
And Ben Simmons
might not get to 9 finals.
And Ben Simmons gonna have more rebounds than LeBron and more assists and finish with more assists than LeBron. And be a better defender his whole career than LeBron.
I don't know about that.
The only thing he will never do better than LeBron is score better than LeBron.
I don't know about being a better defender his whole career.
Yes, he's ranked top 10 defensive rankings. I think in every position.
I'm pretty sure
I saw that
I'm
tweet.
Pretty sure,
I gotta find that tweet.
I'm pretty
I saw
sure
it yesterday.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that young LeBron also was as well. And also, hold on, Ben Simmons is also playing with arguably the defensive player of the year. And again, you don't play defense by yourself. You do play defense with other people, and you do have Jimmy next to you as well. So I'm sure that helps a bit. But Bron was out there with
Giannis is the defensive player of the year, by the way.
Okay, but I mean,
and the MVP.
I mean, okay, but isn't Embiid like second?
No, Gobert second.
Is Embiid top 3?
Yeah, maybe.
Stop there.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Maybe.
Still, you play one of the best defensive big men in the league, Joel Embiid. Bron was out there with Zadrunas Ilgauskas and old Shaq. That's my back line. I can't even shade nobody to a side because help ain't on the way.
PG, I forgot about PG. Nah, I'm sorry, Embiid ain't even top 5 for
I think that
Embiid not top 5.
I disagree with
I forgot about Miles Turner's defensive game this year.
Bro, I disagree with that, bro.
Giannis,
I disagree
PG
with that.
This year.
I think that Embiid is over everybody besides Gobert.
He's not over Giannis. No. Not over Giannis.
I think that. Think about it, Giannis. I've never seen Giannis shut down nobody. I've never seen it. Who had tell me a game?
Bro. Defensive player is not like individual.
But look,
if defensive player with individual matchup, Patrick Beverly would be defensive player of the year every year.
I think he should be top 5 in voting.
No, he's not.
But look, real quick. Even with PG, I can give you games in which he's very well affected somebody. I can't tell you a time in which I'm like, damn, Giannis locking this man up.
How many Bucks games do you watch?
Every time they come on national television.
You didn't see the last game versus Philly when he blocked Embiid's shot?
Help defense. He didn't lock Embiid down. Embiid had a fucking triple-double. I actually thought Embiid was the best player on the court until the last 30 seconds.
Giannis wasn't guarding Embiid.
But listen,
you didn't see that block on him?
But listen, yeah.
Come on, man. Stop that, bro.
No.
Like, you know
it was
James
a good
Harden
block.
not winning MVP no more,
It was
right?
a good block.
You know Harden not winning MVP no more.
I know, but I think that Harden had the best season.
So let it go. So you can stop hating on Giannis.
It's not hating. When I saw the block, I'm like, oh shit, it's a good block. But still, I don't even think Joel saw this man coming. Every block he had, for the most part, was help side defense. Giannis is great, amazing help side defender. I don't think one-on-one defense, he's some lockdown defender. No, I don't. I've never seen Giannis shut down nobody. I haven't. No, he didn't shut down Embiid in that game. I thought Embiid was the best player on the court in that game until the last 30 seconds. He just made that turnover and fucked his game up. But he had a triple-double. I think a 35-point triple-double. That he played better than Giannis in that game.
Giannis' defensive rating is a 99.9% this season.
Okay.
It's fourth, technically.
What is the Bucks defensive rating as a team?
Let me see. You got the computer in front of you.
I mean, shit. You found this shit faster. I'm just looking at the playoff matchups.
Let's see. The Milwaukee Bucks defensive rating this year was, as a whole, they were number one in the NBA in defense at 104.9 points per game.
Now, can you look at the individual defensive rating for the players?
Now you ask me to do too much on my iPad.
I'm gonna look at it. Chris Middleton. Let's see what this man defensive rating is. Middleton, advanced. What's defensive rating at advanced stats?
I don't know.
Was it per possession?
I don't know. I don't navigate NBA.com.
Giannis's Bros defensive rating, as in Middleton's, is a 106. That's his defensive rating. Mm-hmm. Let's look at Bledsoe's defensive rating. Bledsoe's defensive rating is a 105. Let's look at Brook Lopez's defensive rating. What I'm getting to is they have a very, very good defensive team. That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah, because Giannis is back
It's not just because him.
How does that make sense, bro?
It's not just because him. It's a 108.
Who just attacking the rim when you know Giannis back there?
Brook Lopez ain't there too?
Brook Lopez.
He one of the best shot blockers. Whoa! Brook Lopez is one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Come on, G.
He ain't?
Come on.
The man out there averaging 2.3 blocks a game. What?
Come on, G.
No, he out there averaging 2.2 blocks a game. He ain't out there with a defensive rating. What's his defensive rating? Defensive rating of 103. He ain't out there. That don't matter.
What was his defensive rating last year on the Lakers?
The Lakers had a bad defensive team.
Answer the goddamn question. Actually, the Lakers were a good defensive team.
You're right. Last year on the Lakers, it was... What's the defensive rating at again? 108.
Come on, bro. That's the Giannis effect. Stop
but
that.
Hold on, wait.
Stop
Wait, real quick. Were the Lakers top 1? No, they were top 10. I think top 10. And
they
also
have the number one defense because they have the best defender on their team.
Hold on. Obviously, I think Lonzo being down and you bringing IT would have dropped it some. What was their defensive rating for the Lakers post All-Star break?
Okay. Actually, you know what? Actually, even this. I'm looking at this stat. This article on NBA.com about the defensive stats you need to know. Antetokounmpo, and this is directly from the article. Antetokounmpo doesn't protect the rim as often as Lopez, but he affects shots all over the floor. According to Second Spectrum's tracking, opponents have shot 40.6% when Antetokounmpo is the closest defender, 6.2 percentage points lower than their average on shots. Stop that.
What about Brook Lopez?
For George is at 44.1%.
Fine. Okay, now fine.
Why do I need to find Brook Lopez stats when I'm telling you that
No. But look, listen. You
look at the differentials for all of these guys that you telling me are better defenders.
I feel you. I didn't say they was better defenders. Who did I say that you guys are better defenders? I said I've never seen Giannis lock nobody down.
I'm literally just told you that everybody that's within 6 feet of him.
And hold on.
I'm sorry. Everybody that's the closest. Whenever he's the closest defender, they shoot.
Listen.
How does that make sense?
Real quick, I hate these stats because who was he guarding?
What?
Those look, these stats don't tell me who he's guarding. They don't. Giannis night in night out does not guard the best player on the team.
That he is on.
But look, who are those people?
Look at the stats for all of the other people. Even PG's on here. PG is a guy that everybody's saying is top 3 defensive player of the year.
Because PG every night guards the best offensive player. Giannis every night does not guard the best offensive player. Who is he guarding?
Bruh.
These stats don't show me
you the stats,
and I'm telling you these stats don't show me who he's guarding.
Bro. It don't matter who he's guarding.
What you mean it don't matter?
He's the best defender on the floor.
It does matter. If you guard fucking Kawhi Leonard or you guard fucking Siakam, it matters.
Oh my god, bro! How does that make sense when he got one of the highest defensive ratings in the NBA?
Who is he guarding?
He's ranked 4th in the NBA.
Who is he guarding?
How does that make sense to you?
Look, listen, I never
anybody
seen
he's guarding
look,
and
listen,
the defensive possessions when he is out there on the floor.
What I'm telling you
how does that make sense
because
to you?
Look, what I'm telling you
but you telling me Harden is a good defender because his defensive rating is low.
Listen. I'm not saying Giannis can't play defense. That's not what I'm saying. I never said Giannis can't play defense. That's not what I'm saying. Giannis is obviously a good defender, but I'm saying I've never seen Giannis lock anybody down. Also, these stats do not tell me who he is guarding. I personally never see Giannis guarding the best player on the other team every single night. I don't see that.
So is rebounding a part of playing defense too?
You can't finish a possession until you get a rebound, sure.
So stop it, G. Stop.
I didn't say he wasn't a good defender. He's a good defender.
Stop.
I just think you overrate him a little bit defensively. I never seen Giannis lock nobody down.
So
I think that on ball defense.
So me and the whole world.
Listen.
No, because you're not just saying me.
Yes.
Because the whole world feels this.
Yes. I think that. Paul George. Paul George, PJ Tucker, Kawhi Leonard. Those guys are better on-ball defenders than Giannis is. Now we talking about help side.
Defensive player of the year ain't on-ball defense. It's the defensive player of the year.
Listen,
stop that.
I think that on-ball defense, Paul George, PJ Tucker, who else did I just say? Kawhi Leonard. I think those guys are better on-ball defenders than what Giannis is. Now we talking about help defense, cool. And then he's also one of the best defensive team. The Bucks have a very good defensive team around Giannis. I don't think Giannis can't play defense, but still, I've never seen Giannis lock a man down. And these stats do not tell me who Giannis is guarding.
So top 10 in blocks in the NBA.
Help side. Blocks don't always mean you are a great defender because if blocks mean that, Mitchell Robinson should be top 5 in defensive player of the year. Because blocks per minute, the shit's crazy. So Mitchell Robinson should be top 5.
He's playing 20 minutes a game,
which is why it's insane. He's averaging listen. Mitchell Robinson is averaging 2 blocks in 20 minutes.
He's not out there on the floor the majority of the time.
But he's averaging 2 blocks in 20 minutes.
What defensive player of the NBA?
I understand what you're saying, but he's averaging 2 blocks in 20 minutes. You mentioned blocks. So if we going off just blocks and shit like that, blocks and steals, then Mitchell Robinson should definitely be top 10 in voting, if not top 5.
Did I say blocks and steals, or did I not just give you how many different stats?
Pull up Mitchell Robinson. We gonna go to defense Robinson.
If you're watching this, just do me a favor. Do you understand what I have to deal with? I just gave this man a bunch. I didn't gave you advanced metrics. I didn't give you simple metrics, and you still sitting there arguing me that these stats don't matter. How does that make sense?
I didn't say they don't matter
because you ain't watching the Bucks games.
And we gonna go with Mitchell Robinson advanced stats. His rebounding, his offense rebound rating 13.3, defense rebound rating 19.4, rebound rating 16.3, block percentages 10%, steal rating steal percentages.
You literally telling me a guy on a team with 13 wins is better than the guy that's going to be the MVP of the league.
I didn't say he was better, but just listen. Defensive plus minus 5.2, blocks 5.7. His defensive rating as a whole is 1.6 on a terrible defensive team. And if you want to do per 36 minutes, he's averaging 4.3 blocks per game. So if you want to go off shit like that, Mitchell Robinson should be top 5 in my opinion in defensive player of the year voting. I'm not saying Giannis should.
You say the stupidest shit I've ever heard on this podcast, G. How the fuck does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
I just read you every single metric, comparing it to the guys that are known as being top defenders in the NBA. And for some reason, you sit there arguing me that Mitchell Robinson, who played for the Knicks, who won 13 games, and somehow we comparing the stats with Mitchell Robinson and Giannis.
Yeah,
how does that make sense?
Because I think it's adequate. I think it's adequate. I think it's adequate. I've never seen Giannis shut anybody down. Also, as well, these numbers do not tell me who he's guarding.
Next topic.
No, because these numbers do not tell me who he's guarding. No, sit here and talk. These numbers do not tell me who he's guarding. Now, if you can go in there and find out what Kawhi Leonard shot against a man, what Harden shot against a man, what Paul George shot against a man, what Steph shot against a man, what Embiid shot against a man, okay, cool. But you can't go there and find me that. Go in there and find me that.
I don't need to go in there and find
you. Yes, you do.
I've been watching basketball.
I don't know who he's guarding.
I've been watching basketball.
I've been watching it too.
And when he's out there on the floor, everybody is scared of him.
He's a good defender.
When he's out there on the floor, everybody is scared of him.
Help side defense,
he can block a shot from anywhere.
He's a good defender.
One-on-one, you're not saucing the man up and cooking him for a whole game. He can block a shot in transition. He can block anybody. He can block jump shots.
He's a good defender.
Stop that, man.
Mitchell Robinson can too.
Stop that, bro.
Mitchell Robinson can too.
Stop that, bro. Can Mitchell Robinson guard 1 through 5 consistently?
Yes.
Fuck out of here.
I saw Mitchell Robinson block 2 hard step backs.
As good as Giannis.
I saw Mitchell Robinson.
Like I said, Mitchell Robinson can guard 1 through 5 as good as Giannis. Go home.
Maybe not right now,
Go
but next
home.
year he will be able to.
Go home.
Look,
Go home.
Real
Go
quick.
home.
Maybe not right now.
Go home.
No, real quick.
Go home.
Maybe not right now.
Fuck out of here.
Maybe not right
Go
now,
home, bro.
Maybe
Stop
not right
that.
now.
If that's the case, then Rudy Gobert and Ben Wallace should have never won the Defensive Player of the Year.
No, but
because Rudy Gobert ain't
real quick.
locking nobody down. They ain't knocking everybody down.
No, real
shit,
quick.
man.
But Ben Wallace is a better defender than Gobert, and it's not really close at all. It's not close at all. Would you disagree with me on that?
Huh?
Ben Wallace is a much better defender with
and I think Giannis is a better defender than what Gobert is.
Yeah, I agree.
All around, he's been that way to me.
But look, I personally think Gobert is a little bit overrated defensively. I think he's a great rim protector. But like that's where it stops. He can't switch out on anybody.
So who Giannis can't switch out on?
I agree. I didn't say Giannis was a bad defender. When did I say that? When did I ever say the series that we got left to go with Boston, Indiana?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that Boston should win the series, but I think that like this isn't the issue for Boston. It's like the issue is later on down the line. Like I don't think they can win without Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is one of those PJ Tucker, Draymond type guys where it's like the stat sheet will never like show everything that they can do. Mm-hmm. And also Marcus Smart is also like he's a guy now where like if he pulls up for three, you have to think about getting a hand up in his face. He is shooting 37% from three this year. He's gotten much better. I still don't consider him a shooter. To me, he can't necessarily shoot. But if I see Marcus Smart getting the three up, I gotta at least think about, okay, I might want to at least like do this to him. So he spreads the floor a little bit. Mm-hmm. Again, I don't think he's a shooter by any means. But he's a guy, again, if you see him shooting the ball, you gotta at least get a hand in his face. So I think that loss really, really hurts them, personally.
I think that the Pacers win this series in 6, and that's what that is.
Do you really think that?
Yeah, Pacers gonna win this series.
Why do you think that?
Why? Because number 1, Marcus Smart is injured. Number 2, Gordon Hayward is hobbled. Number 3, I've been telling you all year long that the Pacers were gonna beat the Celtics in the first round if they played them, and I'm sticking with that. I'm not one of them people that be wavering back and forth. I'm not like you. I'm not flip-flopping Pavy as one of our early episodes was. I don't flip-flop.
The Pacers
I've been picking against Kyrie. I've been telling you all year long, Kyrie overrated. You've been telling me Kyrie better than Steph. Kyrie finna get sent home in the first round. Then I want you to sit up here and tell me Kyrie better than Steph.
The Pacers give me like Bulls vibes from a couple years ago without D-Rose. I was in a conversation with Scott. It's like, yeah, all that like try hard shit is dope in the playoffs. Well, no, the regular season, but in the playoffs, you need that guy. Yeah, I don't think the Pacers have that guy.
The Hawks made it past the first round before. I think that'd be all right.
Yeah, but the Hawks also had better players than everybody on this team. And also, they weren't hurt.
I think Al Horford was better than everybody. Al Horford and Paul Millsap might have been better than everybody else on the team. Yeah, but I think Miles Turner is a really, really good player.
I think he is too.
Really, really good young. Huh? He's been in the playoffs a couple years. Why not? Step up, big fella. I mean, we keep talking about how Al Horford be going out there and killing all these guys that are supposed to be supremely talented and locking them down. Maybe this is finally the series where Al Horford just get his ass hooped up.
Not gonna happen.
Whatever. I'm sticking with my pick, and my pick is Indiana because I want to see the Celtics go down in flames. And your whole year of talking to me about Kyrie being better than Steph is a wash.
This isn't based on like team attributes.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
It's
not.
Okay,
I
don't.
Okay, yeah,
I don't base it with an individual player.
Steph Curry with the loss of Marcus Smart is going out and beating the Pacers in the first round. Kyrie Irving ain't.
I mean,
stop that.
I don't think Kyrie Irving is going out and lose to the Pacers in the first round with the loss.
If he don't lose in the first round, they're getting his ass probably swept in the second round.
Not swept. They'll lose in 6, but not swept.
They're getting their ass swept in the second round.
They'll lose in 6.
Gonna play?
Not swept. The Bucks.
The Bucks, yeah.
They'll lose in 6, not swept.
They're getting swept.
6.
Kyrie gonna be complaining, asking, "This is the old court that the Bucks used to use when they throw back jerseys."
He did ask that, didn't he? It's like, why'd you ask that, bro? Is this the old court? Come on, bro. So you think they pulled up the 1970s court and just put that shit on the floor too? Come on, Kyrie. You're wild, Kyrie. You're wild, Kyrie.
Kyrie. Shout out young Shaq West.
But in closing, I want to ask you, what did you think about the 2018-2019 regular season?
Boring.
You thought it was boring?
Hell yeah, that shit was boring.
Why?
It was just boring. It was just boring.
You didn't enjoy like what Harden was doing?
No, I didn't enjoy what Harden was doing. It was fairly boring to me. I mean, nobody kind of rose from the ashes and kind of took over the league, which usually is what to me makes a season exciting, or like a level of dominance that we've never seen before.
Harden. Giannis.
No, not on either one of their behalves. I think with Harden, yes, but Harden is like well into his career at this point in time. Sorry, it's a garbage truck in the background, but Los Angeles.
Giannis didn't impress you?
Yeah, Giannis did impress me, but it's just kind of like I've been saying for years that Giannis was going to get to this level. So it's expected.
But like to seeing it didn't like.
It's expected. No, because he still got 2 more levels that he's going to hit. Giannis is gonna win. Giannis might wind up. Giannis, like I'm pretty sure I said this on here before. Giannis is gonna be better than LeBron. Giannis might wind up with 4 MVPs.
He might.
No lie, because he still is working on that jumper and finally comfortable even just taking threes.
No, he very well
so he's gonna get better. He's gonna continue to get better. He's only still 24, 25? 24. He's
probably gonna end up making the most money in NBA history.
Oh yeah, easily.
Cause I think he was 2 years left on his contract. He'll be 26.
Yeah. He's got at least 2 more contracts left. And also the thing about Giannis is even if he gets old and slow and fat and maybe like, you know what I mean,
he's
like
not gonna get fat.
No, but I'm saying, but even if he's one of those guys where like, you know, like in year when he's like 30 or whatever, like get a little knee injury or whatever, and he slow down, like literally it don't matter.
Just post.
It don't matter.
He's so long that like it doesn't like he can just
his rim
do that.
When he like had his foot on the ground and his hand on the rim at the same time on a dunk. I think he has.
I'm not sure.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I mean, just post. Like his like arms are so long, like he'll be fine.
He's way stronger than everybody else. We see what he does to Ben Simmons in the post now.
It's not that he's way stronger. It's that his arms are so long,
and he's way stronger.
Nah, he's not. It's no, his arms like he can like for instance, like even like on the Ben Simmons dunk when he bodied him, he was nowhere near the rim. He just decided, I can still dunk this, and he rose up and dunked. Like on some of his dunks, right? He don't be anywhere near the rim. His arms are just so long. It's like, I can still dunk this. He's not like I guess he's gotten much stronger. But it's not like he just physically overpowers people. His arms are just like a complete disadvantage. Like if you can do this, like he be on like the little fucking like Michael Jordan Space Jam shit. When bro did the arm thing and dropped the ball in like that, that's Giannis. Like Giannis be doing that shit.
He do the same thing on defense, but he's not a great defender. But
I
whatever.
didn't say he wasn't a great defender. That's not what I said. I didn't say that.
Twitter. You're sitting up here arguing me that he's not a great all-ball defender, so he shouldn't be defensive player of the year. You know, he got even though he's 4th rank in defensive rating, top 10 in blocks, and number 6 in steals. And got the best defensive
I didn't say he should
percentage within being close defenders of anybody in the league. Like, fuck out of here.
I didn't say he shouldn't win the award. I said that I don't think he's the best defender in the league. A lot of times people win that award and aren't the best defenders in the league. For instance, like when Marc Gasol won it over LeBron, I didn't think he was the best defender in the league. I didn't. He should still win the award this year.
Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Real TPJ, REL TPJ. It's a film joke if you don't get it, you dummy.
Anyway, like I said, sometimes the best defender in the league does not win the Defensive Player of the Year award. Because a lot of times it depends on the team you're on. But that does not mean you're the best defender in the league. For instance, prime example number 1 is when Marc Gasol won it because I think the Grizzlies were like top 3 in defensive rating, and I think that the Heat were the 10th best defensive team in the league as far as defensive rating. But I think LeBron James was clearly the best defender in the league that year. But
I just want to say I'm sorry to y'all watching this video. I might have accidentally deleted a file trying to like fix the shit with the memory card, so it might be like might be like 11 minutes of like the show gone. But if whatever, listen to the shit in podcast form.
Damn. Well, anyway,
it don't matter. Fuck it, listen to it.
It happens. Anyway, at Pavy World,
I still had the happy hour on there. I didn't know. I thought I formatted the card. My bad, y'all.
This is what happens when you are self-made. You do everything yourself.
I mean, it don't fucking matter. Y'all gonna see what you see anyways.
But no, like
you probably just missed 10 minutes of me arguing with Pavy about Mitchell Robinson and Giannis.
That was a great argument.
That was not a great argument. That's the worst fucking argument you ever had. You've been having the most preposterous ass argument.
I think Mitch Robinson would be the best.
The man is playing 20 minutes a game,
which makes him more fucking amazing.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't make him a better defender.
They're about the same level. I'm dead at they're about the same level.
Can we just get off of this? I got shit to do.
Okay. At Pavy World, Pavy World, all one word, on Twitter, on Instagram. Make sure you go check out Love For You. It's out right now. My new single. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, wherever you like to get music from. Mitchell Robinson, future Defensive Player of the Year. Shout out Mitchell Robinson.
And enjoy this day of playoff games. If you're listening to this on Dash Radio on Tuesday, shout out to you. And yeah, man, enjoy the games, and we'll get up with y'all on Wednesday with a fresh new hot take. But we also probably will be live streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/HNBSN. So make sure you go and you subscribe to that, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna be live streaming and playing some 2K after the games, talking shit. But we won't be podcasting until Wednesday. Our new schedule going forward is gonna be Saturday. I'm sorry. If we can, probably Saturdays before the playoff matchups and Wednesdays. And then y'all. So yeah, man, we'll get up with y'all. And we're gonna try to keep it fresh, man. It's playoff time. It's grind mode. So we back with this shit. Let's get it.
We gon' slide, and then we gon' chill. She said she love me, I'm her thrill. She riding with me, she siding with me.